Alright, it looks like we're getting ready to start. For those of you just tuning in, we're getting ready to have a winner's semifinal match between Cards of the Heart, ranked number 1 seed, and Bbforky, number 4 seed. And on commentary, we have two other Tetris Attack players that are much better than myself, Shady Jakey and Shadowway91. I myself am not very good at this game. However, I have watched and played a lot of it. I know how the game works, but I'll try my best to keep up with these guys who are probably much better at it than I am.
No worries. I'm a speedrunning noob myself.
Mr. Shady Jakey, though, fellow Chicagonian on the mic.
Yeah, dude, I was just outside. It's a really nice day out.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is
Lots
nice
of Cubs
out.
fans out.
Oh, it looks like they're getting ready to go. Okay, so they're going to dive right into it.
I got disconnected from the IRC.
It's alright. So, it looks like they're both going to start off on the... is this like McAllister, or is this just a lag?
Lakitu.
It's pronounced Lucky too. It's Japanese.
Oh, wow, the quick kill from both of them, a 14 and a 15. Very nice.
As expected from our top 4 players. We
It's always
have
really impressive when you
very
see
hype
them.
matches going on here.
Yeah, I'm always impressed by the timing of the garbage drops. I don't know as much about it, but I know you have to actually delay certain combos.
Yeah, because you want to wait for the blocks to fall on the opponent before you keep continuing on with your chains and your combos. That way you can dump more garbage onto them.
Now look at that. Excellent. Again, another 20-second kill on cards. Very nice. BB not having as much luck this time. Looks like he's... Oh, there we go. Commentator's curse, right?
Don't jinx that there's still a lot left of the run to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the Poochie, of course. Poochie tends to be a troll.
Poochie's gotta get blamed.
I believe that's a meme throughout the TA community, right? The blame Poochie.
Yes, it is.
Thought so. See, I'm more of a PPL guy personally, but I know Tetris Attack is a little different though, because the frame rate is not 60 frames, right? It's 30 frames per second, so it makes the chain window actually smaller in terms of the time you have to actually create a chain.
And there goes Cards getting 25 seconds on Poochie. We'll
BB
see
with
if
the 26 though, right?
MBB
behind.
with 26 right behind,
Very
catching
nice.
up a little bit.
Cards looking to start strong. Very nice. Now, I know mixing, does mixing combos in this game into your chains, does that also help provide the smaller blocks, the smaller garbage blocks?
If you mix in combo blocks with it,
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
should.
look at the force kill on cards. Very nice.
Very nice.
BB. Now, stop time. Look, that was
23.
really unforgiving. Stop time in this game tends to be pretty harsh.
Yeah.
Now, for anyone watching that might not know what stop time is, that's the amount of time you have to move your blocks when they're pushed all the way to the top. And I believe it's affected by the amount of blocks that you've cleared or matched within the past however many seconds, I think, right? Or the chain link, perhaps.
Something like that, yeah.
So stop time in this game tends to be shorter than some of the other Tetris Attack-like games, or I guess more correctly, Panel to Pawn type games.
Right.
But in this game, it tends to be really short from what I understand. I don't play as much Tetris Attack, but I heard it's way harder than like PPL, where if you have a good chain, it seems like you have a lot of time to work with when your stack's pushed to the top.
Cards with a 30-second on Froggy. Well, BB's having a little bit of sour luck with some clears and unfortunate chains that just so happen to be happening on Froggy's end. And they just kept coming, but still manages to get 44 seconds on Froggy.
Yeah, in a game like this, you know, the difference between a 20 and a 40-second character, you know, sometimes you can push characters up into the minutes, you know, so still very, very close.
Oh, very nice by Larg by Cards. Just 17 seconds.
We have Swordsman Kirby calling it, saying that he believes that they're going to be tied going into Bowser. I would like to see that, though. I think that makes for a really great ending to race.
Anything can happen in the last 4 stages, because the behavior in the Cave of Witness is a bit random.
Ooh, BB, nice. This little second
BB.
tier. He's got a little bit of ground to make up. Cards has got a roughly estimated 26-second lead on him right now, but we'll see. Yep, okay, so about 26 seconds. Hopefully that'll stretch out further.
These Cards has, I'd say, like 3/4 of a stage lead right now.
BB slightly struggling to start a chain there at the beginning, but making up for it. Oh, unfortunate second tier on BB's side. Matched both sides of the blocks. See being more though. Cards appears to be playing pretty strong though. We'll see how his CPU deals with this card.
As expected from our puzzle master.
Okay, still looks like Guard's gaining a slight lead here, gaining a few seconds.
Meanwhile, BB catching up, making up a little bit of ground with 38 on Lunchfish, as I like to call him, eater of runs.
It looks like if BB has a good route, we can tie this up.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cards is having some unfortunate luck with Raffy getting a bunch of clears on him. But
Ooh, okay, there we go. There's the kill he wanted.
there it
BB
is.
not as lucky.
Min in
getting
6.
Clear. Looking much tighter now, though. We'll see.
As Cards moves on to the randomness that is the Cave of Wickedness. We'll see if Hookbill will say "Nya" and deny him a run.
Very nice. Clear. It looks like BB's going to be coming into Hookbill only 20-ish seconds behind, which is good. That's definitely a time gain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as soon as I say that, though.
The
Cards
19
Yeah.
on Hookbill. Very nice.
BB could use an early kill to catch up. He's probably gonna need to pull a 20-second kill on one of these next 2 stages if he wants to catch up in time. Providing, crazy RNG for... Oh, and as soon as I say that, there we go.
Yeah.
So,
RNG is always a factor in games like this, because you never know if they're just gonna find that clear and make you struggle a bit, or if they're just gonna give up and let you have the win.
with that, it looks like... Oh, and as soon as BB moves on to the Piranha Plant, Cards clears, so... BB roughly an entire stage behind. This is it's gonna be an interesting comeback. He needs Cards to have some poor RNG, honestly. Or him have great RNG.
Yeah. Well, it all comes down to Kamek and Bowser, which have some
Yeah, Kamek should
absurd RNG.
Yeah. Oh, Kamek with a very clutch clear on card side. BB looking to force kill, maybe? That looks like a force kill, yep. Very nice. Kamek still staying alive on... Oh, and as soon as I say something...
With 34.
Still roughly one stage behind. BB moves to Kamek, and
Yep.
with that, Cards will be moving to the final stage versus Bowser. Roughly an entire stage lead, which isn't a huge lead given, but still, when you have these high caliber players like Cards and BB, that's significant.
Yeah.
Looks like BB is chaining well on his side. Cards also. Oh, and BB with excellent setup. We'll be moving to the final stage against Bowser. Now, if Bowser keeps clear on card sides, BB may still be in this. Oh, and as soon as I say something, every time. And with that, Cards will be winning the first race with a 9:23. Roughly 2 minutes off of his PB.
That's been his average in races on his streams regularly lately, is anywhere between 9 and 10 minutes. So I think he expected this result.
Both players looking really, really sharp, though. I mean, a 9:23 in a race, like that's, 2 minutes off.
Yeah.
His personal best. Which at the time, who currently has? Does Montucky or Cards currently have the world record for this?
Cards does with 7 minutes 24 seconds.
Right, so yeah, and then BB not far behind with the 10:12. Both of them right around 10 minutes. Excellent runs. Very high caliber play. Me, I don't even know if I could finish this mode.
So long as you're able to do it deathless, I'd consider that an accomplishment.
Yes, let alone in 10ish minutes.
Right.
Alright, with the first round going in Cards, we'll be moving into the second round. This is still a best of 3, even though it's a semi-finals round. I'm assuming we're saving best of 5 for the finals rounds.
I'm not sure. I think it's still best of 3, as far as I know.
Now, interesting, another thing in this game, the V-Hard mode is technically, I guess you would call it a hidden mode, right? Correct?
Yes, that is correct. You unlock it by scrolling over the hard mode option, holding L and the up arrow, and then hitting A.
Very interesting. And
how does one screen will turn from pink to red.
Hard mode?
No, it's just there naturally. Like, you don't have to unlock it at all. You just enter the code, and the screen will turn from pink like it is now to red.
Is Cards starting?
No. I think he might have started a little too soon.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright. We should be starting.
I don't have the SRL channel open, so...
Neither do I, but... It should be easy to tell when they start.
Yeah.
And with that, we will be starting Winter Semifinals Round 2, ranked number 1 Cards of the Heart versus number 4 Bbforky. Last round, Cards winning by a very narrow margin, less than 2 minutes, I believe, and very, very close race. Should be a great race again. Hopefully BB can squeeze at least one winner, and we can see this go to round 3.
So long as he doesn't pull out some swag like he did in his last tournament race. And as soon as I see that, he gets 21 seconds on the Kido. And Cards following closely behind with 24.
Yes, very tight. Like I said, 2 high caliber players, pretty much expected. So.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we might have to worry about BB trying to swag out the whole Forky strats, which, he just loves to see them question marks pop up.
Yep, gotta get the mystery chain. And there he goes,
With
very
a
nice
13
13 seconds on Bumpy.
And a 16, wow, very nice. Looking quick. 2 sub-20s, wow.
Yeah, anything 20 seconds or less on a stage is very, very good.
I know that I spoke with BB a few times about this match, and he said he really, really wanted to win. I know that he typically plays a lot more PPL than Tetris Attack, but I know these guys are very prideful when it comes to their pond-on-the-pond type games.
Yeah, everybody wants to try to dethrone Cards if they have the chance.
I remember...
and then Cards getting 14 seconds on Fuji.
Very nice, yeah. Very fast. I remember when Cards hadn't started streaming yet, he would go into BB's channel and be like, "Oh, you're so good at Tetris Attack, and I love this." Or PPL actually. He's like, "You're so good at PPL, and I want to play this game." And then BB would be like, "Yeah, come and play." And then, ironically, now we look here today, and Cards is, you know, considered the best player overall.
With, I would say so. With 14 seconds on Wiggler, he's definitely getting his rhythm back.
Yeah, he's definitely. He has a very nice chain combo clearing at the beginning. You can tell that he's actually trying to intelligently set up the quick kills, which is something that you can really tell like a great player from a top level player. Because even if someone is very good technically at this game, they might not have that game knowledge. And that's one thing that's very cool about Cards' gameplay, is that he actually knows how these game mechanics work, and he tries to exploit
He knows.
them. So, yeah.
He knows the ins and outs.
Yeah, it's very strategic. Like it almost seems random, but when you know more about the game, it's very cool how much thought actually goes into what they're doing.
Right.
And that again, we had BB roughly one entire stage behind. It's kind of interesting how that pattern continues into the second round. Cards with some impressive combos mixed into his chain there. 2 5s in a row. BB moving on to the next stage. We'll see if he can catch up some ground here.
Still got 6 stages to go, including the cave.
Again, though, Cards answering right like that. As soon as BB clears a stage, then Cards clears. Roughly 1 stage lead.
Mm-hmm.
BB could use a quick kill. He needs one of those, another soft kill. BB delaying the chain. Very good. Oh. Unfortunate clear on BB's side. And with that, okay, so BB moves on. Now, let's see if he can make up some of this margin. See, look, the pattern. It's almost consistent. It's crazy.
Yeah, you say that, and then as soon as you say that, Cards moves on. He's gonna make up some ground, and then Cards just goes away. He keeps maintaining it.
The amount of consistency from Cards is sheerly impressive right now.
Absolutely.
The ability to just keep clearing these stages so quickly. Like that, look, another 20 round 20-second stage for Cards. But still, BB with only roughly 1 stage behind. Cards looking to start strong for this round. Oh, ends his chain early though. I think electing to restart with a better setup near the bottom. Yeah. Now I've seen both players tend to favor the around 6, 7-ish length chains for their garbage box.
Yes, you basically want to keep an eye on your opponent. Try to take a couple glances at the opponent's screen. That way you know how much you need to send, so that way you can tell if they're able to clear it or not, and then just lose their stop time very quickly or not.
Cards with a 40-second round there, so giving BB a little bit of margin to come back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if he can execute.
All about precision and execution in these kind of races.
Maybe getting a
14 on Naval though.
Wow. Wow. Maybe looking like he might finish this one. Yep. Still, roughly roughly a little over a stage behind, I'd say.
Stage,
now.
yep.
Cards just playing very strong.
I'd say Cards is on, I'd say sub 8 pace right now, which is very, very impressive.
Yeah, if he continues to get the 20 seconds, yeah, it may be a sub 8. BB starting strong with a combo. Ooh, with the 18.
Very nice, very nice. And Kamek just keeps clearing. Just
Kamek
keeps clearing and waiting for Cards this time.
Oh, and Kamek getting the clear. Oh, that was so close for
It's
Cards.
unfortunate.
Oh, but oh, Kamek has to play this smart though. This might be a force kill. Yeah, that's a force kill.
Yep, he's got it.
BB starting Kamek though, catching up, making some ground. BB chaining strong, trying to attack on that garbage. Can BB get the stop time? Oh. Kamek drops the blocks. It felt like it was so close. And that's going to be a clue. Oh, maybe not.
Nope. He's in stack lowering mode. Oh, now he finds the clear.
Bowser with a second tier on Cards. Ooh. Oh, and that's gonna be it, people. Cards with an 858. With just about a stage lead on BB yet again. Oh, wow. Really great runs on Cards' part. What was it? Was the first run a 9, or was it under 9? Was it sub 9?
I believe it was 920 something.
Still, 2 sub 10 runs in a row.
Yeah.
BB still looking to finish strong though, with his own very impressive runs, I might add. Losing to an 858. I mean, you can't fault the guy at all.
Absolutely not.
Bowser with an unfortunate clear at the very beginning. And with that, look at that. With a 38-second Bowser to a 10:07, 2 slightly over 10 runs for BB, 2 sub 10 runs for Cards. Really impressive match overall. BB tried and was very close the entire time. Margin of about a level the entire time. So close. You know, and when it boils down to is, it's just all about getting those wood kills, you know?
Nothing I can do.
We have 7 bodies that have dropped out of the sky all around the city.
He's gonna kill us all.
And with
Retro
that,
Girl is dead.
Cards will be moving on.
Yes.
Be taking on the winner between Bontucky and FFR Pro, which will be happening right on Forky's stream right after at 9 in about a half hour. While Forky will be moving down to face. I need to scroll. Face the winner between whoever Demolition Derby's next opponent shall be. Between that match.
I mean, overall, still, very impressive runs by both Cards and BB. Nothing to be ashamed of. BB losing 2-0, but still, 2 10-minute runs. I mean, still incredible. Nothing less expected of 2 of the top 4 seeds, though.
Oh, absolutely. Top quality gameplay.
It boggles my mind how quickly they can think and react and just pull those combos and chains together, and then still have the ability to succinctly think of how they're going to structure their garbage and then time sending it over too. And while doing all of that, still being able to look over at the CPU screen and judge what to do. Like, the amount of processing and thought that goes on in such a small time frame is really, really impressive.
And his mic is muted at the moment, but it looks like our winner of this match, Cards of the Heart, has joined us in the Discord chat.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello, Cards.
Hi, Cards.
So-
Wow, 2 sub-10s, man.
There's just been something about this tournament. I go into a bit of a zero dark 30 mode for anyone who gets the LeBron James reference. I kind of go into a mode before these races, these matches, where I just like close everything out and it's just me, the game, and my thoughts. And I think that first race was my longest time of the tournament so far. So it's doing something for my consistency, and I'm really glad for that.
A clean sweep over BB, number 4 seed. I mean, a 2-0. Like, I don't imagine you've dropped any other games if you 2-0'd BB. That's really impressive.
No, I haven't dropped a single race so far, and Forky was definitely bringing it there. It was 2 low 10-minute runs. That was something else.
It was really crazy, actually. If you go back and watch this later, you'll see where you're literally roughly 1 stage ahead of BB almost the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, he was right on your tail. It seemed like every time he would finish a stage, you would just be 1 stage ahead of him.
Yep.
That's amazing. These matches usually end up closer than that at the start, so I'm surprised that we get to this level. Winners semifinals, no less, and you still see that level of disparity.
Yeah. Still, like, your 2 sub-10 runs and then BB's 2 10 runs, like, just crazy high-level gameplay. I was just talking about all the things that you guys have to process in such a short time frame. You know, the ability to think about the way you're going to structure your chains and your combos, and being able to look over at the CPU screen and plan the timing and order that you're trying to send these over to try to get that force kill or that stop time set up.
Right, and I attribute a lot of that to my practice with Pokemon Puzzle League, because there's a lot more of having to like look at your opponent's screen and then do a lot more judging on the fly. Okay, if I drop this garbage right now, they'll die right there. There's a lot more of that in Pokemon Puzzle League. So for the most part, I actually found it to be a rather smooth transition from PPL to this, whereas people who go in the reverse in terms of learning the speed run seem to have a lot more trouble. So I'd like to believe that my years of Pokemon Puzzle League playing did a lot to help me learn this game as relatively quickly as I did, I think, though it still took me like months upon months to first break the record that Cypher had held 4 years prior.
It was funny. We were just talking about this shift. I remember from where I would be watching BB's streams back in the day, and you would come into the chat and be like, "Oh, this game's so awesome! You're really good. I really like this game. I want to play with you too." And then, fast forward so many years, and we're now looking at it the other way, where it's now become BB trying to catch cards, and it's just such an interesting shift,
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's still got me in Puzzle League S-Tard, so I'm gonna have to get back at him for that one sometime after SGDQ.
That PPL run, though, I remember I was watching that run when he got that record. That was crazy. I mean, he could have had a sub 15 if he wouldn't have messed up Mewtwo. It was crazy.
No joke, but it's so easy to mess up in that game. It's just frustrating.
But BB, kind of a reputation for being a choke master.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Why is he not in here to confront the shots?
Right?
Hey, but today, I mean, you can't fault BB. Didn't choke. Had very, very good times. It's just couldn't catch the 2 sub-10s from cards. Very impressive runs from both guys.
Definitely.
I think BB might be hopping chat. He might be preparing for the next stream.
Right.
Yeah. Which should be shortly, which, by the way, coming up will be FFR Pro, rank number 3, and Montucky ranked number 2. Also 2 great runners. I mean, the fact that they're ranked above BB, who just got 2 10s, so that should tell you that this is going to be another great match.
Yeah, speaking of Cypher, they are the only other 2 runners to have eclipsed the Cypher time. This is going to be something else. I think Montucky's PB is 804 from what I remember, and FFR Bros is 802.
Which he just got recently.
Yeah, that was they are. This is going to be such an even match, and I cannot wait to tune in.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited for this match too. I have not played.
I'm setting
Tetris
up
Attack.
right now. I'm setting up right now, but I thought I'd like to tell people that Montucky just PB'd during practice attempts right now and got an 801. So.
Dude, what?
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Montucky looking to come in strong.
Got robbed of that sub 8 though. That he's been wanting that for so long.
Yeah, we actually discussed that during the game. We were actually looking at it, and we were like, "There's a possible sub 8," and then maybe commentated, cursed you a little bit there.
just blame Forky. It all works out.
Nah, don't blame Forky. Blame Poochie.
Always blame
yeah.
Poochie.
right. But yeah. Looks like their personal bests are now a second apart, which is aside from tying, the closest you can get to between 2 competitors in a match. So, this just got a lot more hype.
Very much so. Should be a great match. I don't know as much about Tetris Attack. I'm more on the PPL side, but I know when I was at the PPL tournament for this year's AGDQ, I did make it out of pools. I did make it in the bracket. Thank you. But I got stomped. But I remember watching the finals match between FFR and BB, and I have to say FFR has some of the most impressive cursor speed I've seen.
Yeah, he's got to be the fastest in this tournament. I like to think I'm somewhat quick, and I like to be able to recognize patterns well, but I cannot compete with that speed, man. There's a reason he's so good at stage clear. It's almost unfair.
Yeah, I mean, does he? Correct me if I'm wrong, but he currently does he have the spa service record still?
Yes. So. Yes. Name the game. Name the line clear mode. He's got the record in all of them, I think.
And I mean, it all boils down to the fact that, like I said, his cursor speed. He looks like an S hard computer sometimes. Like he's just moving, flying around the screen. And I'm just like, again, it just all goes back to that same concept of. I don't know if I can fathom how quickly you guys must be thinking, or if you're even thinking. Like, is it at a certain point? Does it just become sort of like this intuition, muscle memory kind of reflex?
It has to be somewhat instinctual, and when you're moving that fast, you're just seeing a bunch of colors flash by, and you just have to make sure the colors match accordingly.
Did it work?
It did.
Hey, it's Nicole.
Hello, Nicole.
I like being smart, joining the commentator's desk.
More Chicagoans.
Oh, I didn't know that Nicole was also a
What's
Chicagoan.
Yeah, it's a nice day out.
Maybe you two should teach me how to play Puzzle League.
I'm not that great of a teacher, but I will certainly
I was actually
certainly do
talking to-
what I.
I was talking to Jake and Nicole, actually. We all live in Chicago, apparently. I didn't know that.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Me and Jake have talked about getting together and playing Goof Troop, but never gets a hold of me.
Yeah,
Dude.
any time I can right now. Currently concentrating on Tetris Attack though.
Oh, yeah. Are you still in bracket?
Nah, I got eliminated. And right after that I tried the PB and I couldn't.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm sure your PB would be much, much faster than mine.